Mr. Speaker, sir, honorable members, the uncertainties unleashed by the COVID-19 pandemic make it even more important for us to embrace fiscal realism. Therefore, the draft 2021 estimates are based on the following. Number one, limiting the size of the budget strictly in conformity with realizable revenues in the light of a post-COVID-19 economy. Number two, providing funds for projects from start to finish while taking into cognizance ongoing projects and inherited capital liabilities. Number three, maintaining the minimum budgeting baseline model of 60% capital to 40% recurrent. Number four, education and health sectors to hold a minimum of 26% and 15% of the total proposed budget, respectively. The government will strictly adhere to these targets, giving close attention to priority projects, strengthening expenditure control measures, and seeking ways to significantly expand internally generated revenue collection. In preparing the draft 2021 budget, we have taken into account the economic impact of COVID-19 and the continuing uncertainty it has unleashed. Despite the subsisting dangers from the pandemic, life must continue, and we must strive to manage the situation as best as we can and make progress wherever possible. Therefore, we are proposing a 2021 budget size of 237.52 billion naira, of which 157.56 billion is capital expenditure and 79.96 billion recurrent expenditure, a 66% to 34% capital to recurrent ratio. As usual, the draft 2021 budget prioritizes capital spending and upholds our putting people first governance agenda. It seeks to support our abiding commitment to education, health, and infrastructure by devoting 63% of the total budget to these three sectors. The rationale for these choices is obvious. While education and health are the principal components of human capital development, investments in infrastructure are critical to maintaining our competitiveness as a state, supporting economic dynamism, creating jobs, and promoting the well-being of our people. In 2021, we propose to spend 59.59 billion naira on education, about 26% of the budget, and 35.78 billion naira, or 15% of the budget, on health, and 55.51 billion naira, or 23% on infrastructure. A sum of 124 billion, almost 79% of the capital budget of 157.56 billion is allocated to the economic and social sectors. This preserves the ability to maintain investment levels in education and health while continuing projects in the urban renewal programs. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, permit me to present the detailed summary of the recurrent and capital allocations and to outline the proposed allocation to each sector. We hope to begin the fiscal year 2021 with an opening balance of 10.68 billion naira, 10,680,213,451 naira and 62 kobo. We hope our internal generated revenue for 2021 will be 50.699 billion naira, 50,699,968,192 naira 68 kobo. We expect to receive statutory allocation from Federation account amounting to 50,137,175,430.94. We are expecting about 500 million as grants or contributions for COVID-19 response, which we expect to see from the federal government and other sources. Mr. Speaker, sir, this will bring the total to 112 billion, 17,357,075 naira and 24 kobo.